And it's a double victory after the final race of the weekend here at Knockhill for round 4 of the Bennetts British Superbike Championship for Beer Monster Ducati, Glenn Irwin. Glenn, obviously it was a disappointment earlier on in the day, but you bounced back superbly in that race. Talk us through it and sort of how maybe that motivated you for race 3.
Yeah, it's been an amazing weekend. I did say we'll not go back over, but FP1 was tough, and I think both sides of the garage we found it tough. We perhaps found it threats in 2 sessions before Tommy's side as such, but when they found it too, he became and showed how competitive our bike could be here, which we didn't expect. It's been an amazing weekend. To win 2 BSB races in a weekend is always good, and usually it's about the points, etc., the championship lead and stuff, but I don't think I expected maybe to get this whole points coming into here, so to have it with 2 wins and a DNF, I'm pretty grateful for. It was so close to being 3, but that's shoulda, woulda, coulda. Your granny had balls, should be your granda, so do you know what I mean? It is what it is, but apologies if that offends anyone, but it's just an old joke at home. The lining up for that race, it was a new challenge because we had 2 Ducatis ahead of me, and I hadn't rid with Tommy or Christian this weekend, so the plan was to pass them guys as early as possible. I had a look at Tommy in the T3 in lap 1, but it's your teammate, and I've already crashed my last racing lap I'd done, so steady away, sussed a few of them out, and when Tommy got to the lead, Christian was ahead of me, and I thought we need to go quite soon because I knew he had found a lot today especially, and also Kyle. But then Kyle started to looked like he was catching Tommy, and then started to look not so confident. And from then I think he lost his rhythm. I felt quite good. Had a look at Tommy for a good number of laps. It was nice to ride with him. He was riding faultless. He was very good into the hairpin, which I think we're in the same garage over here. I think he's been maybe weaker there this weekend. But I was never going to try to pass him there after this morning, so I was just doing everything to do the old shaky style out of that last corner and get the thing upright. And we have something working really good in my throttle this weekend, but yeah, to win, that's like a statement race. You want to come from behind. You want to come away two wins out of 3 and to lay down a marker to the rest of the guys. Like I say, I feel amazing right now. I'm working so hard behind the scenes, and many people would think it's weird and wacky, but we're ticking every single box, and this weekend has been absolutely incredible. I wish, maybe another win in there, but we have a lot more races to go. Hats off to the guys. Like I said, it's been mega to have another 1-2 with the team. Paul Bird's put a lot of money and his whole family, his dad Frank, into this racing, and it's fine us boys turning up and riding probably the best bike in the grid, but someone has to pay the bills, and the team sponsors, the Bird family. Just want to express gratitude to all of those people that make it happen.
And next we head to Snetterton. You're 11 points now off Tommy going into the next round. Give us a bit of a feeling on how you feel going to that event.
Not concerned at all about the point situation. If it was Brands Hatch race 3, I'd be very concerned because he would be a British champion and about 60 or 70 grand richer, and I wouldn't be. But plus he's a better negotiator than me. You know what I mean? No, I get 500 quid to win the championship. But no, right now it doesn't really matter. It's about momentum, self-confidence, and that's what this weekend has given us. So points table, we're probably 3rd still. I guess I don't think we'll be ahead of Kyle, but that's fine. Also, hats off to Ryan. Another podium. I know what it's like when you get your first podium in this championship. It's an amazing feeling, and it unlocks him. So he's had 2 in 2 events now, and I know how team dynamics work, so for him to get one over his teammate, who's certainly one of the main championship protagonists, is good job, Ryan, and hopefully that swings the pendulum in the OMG garage a little bit.
Congratulations on the win, Glenn.
Thank you very much.
And back on the podium for Beer Monster Ducati in 2nd place, it's Tommy Bridewell. Tommy, another difficult, hard race, but it must feel good to be back on the podium. You said earlier on in the day you'd obviously found something between yesterday and today, and you've proved it with another podium. Talk us through the race from your perspective.
Not a drastic amount to report, just a damn sight easier, to be honest. I think I've used a lot of energy up through the weekend because we have not been on the pace. The bike's not been very good through Friday, Saturday morning. Really difficult, to be honest. So I've used a lot of energy to try and find a solution and find the way to ride the bike, the way to ride the circuit, and to how to get the bike right. So credit to the team. You know, we really got the bike a lot closer, and I'm really happy with that. I'm happy and I'm disappointed. My target and my goal coming into this weekend was to extend my championship lead. No matter what anyone says, I would always rather be leading the championship, whether it's by 1 point, 11 points, 100 points, you know. The goal is always to be leading from round one to the last round, you know, so, or the last lap of the last round as such. So I've ticked that box. I didn't feel that good on the bike all weekend. I can't say I felt ecstatic on the bike even then, but because I had to override through the weekend, I feel exhausted, and that race was just honestly so much easier because I sat at the front and I just said, you know what, if I can do a 48 flat, I'm not going to stress my body, I'm not going to stress the bike, see what I can do. And then with sort of however many laps ago, obviously Glenn come by, and the slight disappointment in it is maybe the fact that I wasn't able to quite put up as much of a fight. But hey, at the end of the day, I'll take another podium. Glenn was riding with a lot more confidence this weekend. You could see it in him. And like I said on the Eurosport interview, that I look at the war, not the battle. And for me, it's a long season. So I'll certainly just take the points and the podiums where they come. And yeah, tick all the boxes along the way.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you.
And completing the podium for Lamy OMG Racing Yamaha in race 3 here at Knockhill at the 4th round of the Bennetts British Superbike Championship is Ryan Vickers. Ryan, you said on the grid that you were ready to fight for a podium in that race, and you really did that, especially with your teammate, with Kyle. You've been fairly equally matched, it seems, this weekend on track at times. You must feel happy about that, especially as we head to Snetterton next for your home round.
Yeah, it's been a really good weekend. You know, I think there's only been a couple of times we've been outside. Once we've been outside the top 5 every other session. Qualifying, we've been inside the top 5, front rows. Made one mistake in the first race, which could have been costly, but we managed to come back and bag the 7th. But I knew I had the pace. I really did. As soon as I was on my own, I set a real good, strong pace. And you know, in that last race, we had great pace again, and I was in a great position. You know, I see other people were struggling. You know, Kyle was struggling a little bit, which I was surprised about, and I knew, like Iden and that in front of me, that from the race before, his tyre dropped massively at the end. So I was kind of using my tyre, just, you know, playing it calm, and yeah, it came to me at the end. I overtook the guys with a fair few laps to go at the end, which was nice. I was able to put a bit of time into them. I think it's 3 seconds over the line, so really happy. It's nice to do it like that. Yeah, Carl's been riding amazing. It's great. We're working together really well in the team. The bikes are working great, and yeah, we just keep learning. That's all we're going to do, and go on to Snetterton and hope for some more great results.
And do you feel this year the Yamaha has really suited your style? Obviously, that was the manufacturer you won within the junior superstock class, but it feels like you seem to have really gelled with that bike now. Yeah,
I feel comfortable on it. You know, it's not anything like the R6 really, but it's a great bike. And you know what? It's not even just the bike. The team, Rogers, just everyone's around me is just filling me full of confidence, and we're working in the right way. They know what I need, and that's the main thing. They're giving me just that, and we're working in that exact way, and we're just going to keep doing it. You know, I'm not worried about points, championship, anything yet. I don't even know where I'm going to be in the championship after this round. I'm not really bothered at this stage. We're just going to focus on me. I know I'm coming, and I think everybody else is starting to see that. So round on round, we're just going to keep building, and yeah, I think we'll be up the front more often.
Congratulations on the podium, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.